Hello and welcome to the North Georgia mountains, and today we're going to be shaking down Subzero just to see how the coilovers are acting, performing. It might be a little too low, so I'm going to see if I need to raise it anymore for going on mountain roads. And my GoPro just fell off. Thank God I didn't start driving away. I'm essentially going to see where I can start modifying the car from here, because unlike other builds, I went power first and brakes first. With this, I still have the stock engine and stock transmission and stock everything else, but I only have wheels, tires, and coilovers, which is basically what everybody tells you to do first with the new car platform that you buy. So we're gonna see how much of a difference Subzero feels with just wheels, tires, and coils, and going on a nice cruise here in the Georgia mountains. On a different note, I'm not going to be talking that much this video because I'm just going to let the car do its thing. I'm going to focus and just do some fun driving. Right, Zach?
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah, in his S2000. All right, Zach, you ready to go on a cruise?
Oh yeah, definitely ready.
How's the S2000?
A blast, and it's bone stock for now.
Yeah, it goes from basically drag CTSV to this. Crazy thing is the automatic in sport mode, when it does it all by itself, is really good. But now I'm just experimenting with the paddles because I really haven't got to experience the paddles that much. But there is a delay in the paddles. The auto is faster for sure because, well, it just isn't as good. One of the reasons I love driving the North Georgian mountains over some other really popular roads is that they have longer sweepers, and it's not just completely right angles the entire time. You're not going full lock on your wheel the entire time, which can be kind of annoying. Ridiculous. It's stock as an engine form, but this feels like what Smurf felt like with full bolt-ons, essentially, when I had the intake and tune and all that good stuff. So far, no significant rubbing. I haven't noticed anything like that where it's bouncing and making the tires go into the wheel well or anything like that so far. But the good thing about the North Georgia mountain roads is that they're extremely smooth. I don't know how it would be if the roads were bumpier. That's a whole different thing. But yeah, driving around town, sometimes I go, maybe this thing's a little too low in the back, because in the front, it's fine. Because in the front, it doesn't rub at all. When you turn the wheel full lock, each side perfectly clears it. The rear though, every now and then you hit a big bump, it bottoms out. Gets up to speed so quick that they just end up short shifting it half the time. say the brakes on this thing factory are really good. I don't have any sense of overheating yet, but I'm sure pads and fluid would make these calipers even better. Smurf, my 2013 Mustang, its brake pad would be gone by now. I think one thing we just learned is just how 400 plus horsepower on a mountain road is sometimes just too much. We are short shifting almost every gear. I couldn't really reel out the entire thing. Now imagine having a blower on this thing and coming up to the mountains. You would just be tooting the acceleration and coasting the rest of the time and hard braking, because you'd be accelerating extremely quickly and then having to slow down extremely quickly. But that's also why cars like Miatas and S2Ks, like in Zach's case, they're so much fun up in these kind of environments. It's so amazing what one change will do to a car, and not just aftermarket. I've already talked about the coilovers, but I mean in general, going from the live axle to the independent rear suspension with the S550 Mustang, the possibilities are just way more endless. With the live axle, you were just very limited. You could do the Watts link setup, which is worth it if you have a live axle. It definitely makes things easier, but it still, in my opinion, will not be as good as just the independent rear suspension system on this. What's crazy too is that I haven't even really tightened up this car's subframe with sway bars or anything like that yet, and the car is handling like a champ. And I just hit a bump to where I heard it bottom out just a little bit. That is okay. It is doing good. I can deal with one every now and then, but if it was happening all the time, absolutely no way. It sounds like very minor stuff, is because it is. With modern cars anymore, you don't have to do a whole lot of stuff in order for the car to be what you want or whatever goal your car needs to be for yourself. And with this car, it's just been a treat because of how we've basically done cosmetics to this thing and not that much performance stuff. And yet this thing would completely outrun my 2013 Mustang on the mountain without a doubt, even with 700 wheel horsepower. Horsepower up here just doesn't matter all too much. Okay, just finished up my first ever mountain run in Subzero the Mustang. The first time I ever came up here was when the car was bone stock the day I got it. So this, compared to what it looked like, could not be more different. And honestly, I could not be happier with the car. It only gets better from here. I was worried that maybe the IRS is just one of those things where it makes this much of a difference. No, it's way more of a difference. And if I brought Smurf up here, which I have, it's really not that enjoyable because you're just worried about, you know, accelerating into a tree. That's no fun. Once again, I could not be happier with this car so far. It's just such a joy to drive. I'm privileged to drive it pretty much every day. Zach, how was S2K ripping up?
Oh, it was a blast. I love this road.
It's so good. On that note, I upload every Tuesday, Thursday, and Saturday. Thank you guys so much for watching this video, and I will see you guys next time. Goodbye.